finally, we're gonna have the first showcase here in Tone Diary. The showcases will be a feature where the artists, DJs, and the coolest guy out there will have a small time from the show to show off what they have to come with and what new tunes they have. And first out will be my good mate from USA, Casey, aka Breakfast. So Casey, you were born in 1980, the same age as my little sister, and I still see her as a small child. You have basically exploded the last 2 years from being a bedroom producer to become one of the most hailed artists in the world. Could you please tell us about your personal thoughts about this success?
Well, I'm not a little girl, but it's nice to know that you think of me that way. I'm really happy about the success that I've been getting. It's really good because I've been producing for a while, and that's it's something you can be proud of, and it's something that you can really respect the people that have helped you get there. So it's a lot of hard work in the past couple of years, but it's been awesome with Ferry's support, and all the other producers and DJs have been supporting it as well, which is great. So yeah, it's awesome.
You are also Ferry Corsten's favorite kid around, and how does it suddenly feel to be in personal contact with someone you looked up to for so many years?
Well, I met Ferry in DC, and it was like, dude, what the f***, Ferry Corsten? And I brought him a demo, and he emailed me and called me the next day. I was like, what the f***? This isn't real, man. I was like, this ain't happening. And he was just like, yeah, we want to sign some tracks. I was like, no way. He hit me. I was like, you're pulling my chain. I was like, this isn't Ferry Corsten. I thought it was a prank call. But then it started, you know, you get to know the people that are above you, and you look up to your peers, and you get to know them. And, you know, of course, Ferry's he's just a dude, just a regular guy, just like you and me. But it's really cool to have that contact with them because they have such good input on your surroundings, especially your music and stuff like that. They have a really good input. I mean, they've been doing this for freaking ever, so they have the best input. They got the best knowledge of the scene.
Your sound stands out from most of the trance out there. Can you tell us your thoughts about your own sound and what's the idea behind the sound?
My sound is pretty cool, I guess. It's very warm. It has very organic sound to it because I use a lot of the I try to use some of the older emulations of the synthesizers. I don't really like that digital sound. There's a lot of digital sounds that come out of productions, but I try to make it really warm, natural sounding, I suppose you could say. Another thing is the samples that I use. I try to avoid common samples. There's a lot of loops and stuff that people use commonly over and over, or kicks, drums, stuff like that. Try to stay away from that stuff. Make it real fresh sounding, because if you can't get that fresh sound, then your production's gonna sound, you know, it's either gonna sound typical or it's gonna sound just bland.
You're also a good mate of Big Mike, which recently released on Ava Recordings. You also made a new track together with him. Could you tell us a little bit more about that one? I think it will be out on Cold Harbor, right?
Yeah. Mike's awesome. I've known him for quite a while now, maybe 3 years. He's got track Bay Breeze with Mike McCann coming out on Ava Recordings. Yeah, Ava Digital. But we have a bunch of songs that we've worked on together in the past, and a lot of that stuff we're waiting to get released. I mean, it's just sitting there. It needs to get on a label. So we have a track coming out on Marcus Scholl's compilation, and that should be really cool. That's a fun track, and then hopefully it will be out on Flashover with a remix that we're working on too. And there's a couple other tracks that we want to have released, but that might take a while, and we'll see where that goes.
You have also shown me some of your new stuff, and it sounds quite different. than the usual breakfast sound. It's quite more minimal, a little bit more experimental, but still this, this breakfast trademark. Will the breakfast sound change?
Yes, definitely. I really hope to move to a more progressive style, maybe. Yeah, I mean, my music is pretty progressive, so to say, but there's still huge elements of trance in it. But a lot of that stuff is, it can be overdone, and I have a lot of new stuff that's going to be really, really edgy and really risky for myself as well as for releasing it. It's a bit risky because people can easily misunderstand it pretty quickly. But as well, it's good to take the risk, because if you're not taking risks, what's the point of doing the same thing over and over when you can just make a new sound every production? You can make a fresh new sound every production. So that's really my goal, is to have a new approach each production, but still using sounds of the old. But it doesn't have to be the same style. Of course, I come back to certain styles every now and then. It all depends on the mood of the production. It can really come and go.
Yeah, I mean, those things you sent me last week, they were fucking awesome. So I think you shouldn't worry too much about it and just go for your own sound.
Yeah, definitely. I have a lot of upcoming stuff, so we'll see where I can go with those. I have one that Ferry's playing right now. Well, I have a bunch that Ferry's playing, and those will be on Flashover. There's just a lot of tracks that I have that are sitting around waiting to get released, but it's good to wait, good to be patient, because you can really see the way the music progresses with the releases. So it's good to wait and good to be patient.
All right, Casey, thank you for this exclusive interview for us at Tone Diary, and I really hope to see you soon in Europe again. Next week we're gonna have a thing with Sebastian Brandt. It's gonna be the same kind of showcase, and we're gonna hear what he has been up to for the latest month. So thanks again, Casey, and hope you take care, and yeah, cheers, mate.
Hey, no problem. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you for having me on your show. I really appreciate it, and I hope to talk to you soon. I love you. I love your bed, and I love your cat a lot. Okay, bye.
Oh, Casey, that was very, very, very cute, son. I love you too. Well, anyway, Casey gonna show us the little mix he made for us, the showcase mix, and it's gonna be a 20 minutes long mix with his new stuff. So I hope you enjoy this one. Take care and see each other next week, and cheers and all this cozy stuff. Bye.
Listening to Tone Diary with Marcus Schössow.